Hi, I'm Mindi Marburg, and welcome to Day 19 in Clean Speech, Nebraska. To Richard, the problem at work was that his coworkers simply did not like to hear the harsh truth about themselves. The office was disorganized, the staff was incompetent, and here he was, just a junior associate, having to compensate for everyone else's laziness and sloppiness. The situation was all the more irritating because he had endured the same problems in school. Even his family seemed to fall short most of the time. It's like incompetence was a pandemic and he was the only one with the antibodies. Ever play the blame game? The rules are simple. You're always right and everyone else is always wrong. The game doesn't take too long because no one else gets a turn. Since it's always your turn, the onas devarim can really fly. Sound like fun? It isn't fun for anyone else. Being with someone who is playing the blame game is downright unpleasant. There are two common motivations for the tendency to blame other people for our problems. One, we place the blame on others to avoid having to face a mistake or a flaw of our own. And two, we often find it easier to point out a flaw in others than to recognize that very same flaw in ourselves. Recognizing this tendency in ourselves will help us to call it a game and put the blame game back on the shelf. Even in the event that another person really does deserve blame for something that they did or said, the only constructive purpose would be to ensure that they learn from their mistake. Harsh words of blame will almost certainly not accomplish the goal. Instead, calmly suggest and/or model a better approach to the situation. Odam bimumo posel, says the Talmud, meaning that we accuse others of our own flaws.